There are plenty of benefits to raising indoor plants. They can lower your stress levels, brighten your living room, and they can also have a major impact on our environment. But you have to know what you to look for, right?
Yes, yes. So today in our Climate Ready series, ABC Chief Meteorologist and Climate Correspondent Ginger Zee is here to show us how to pick the best plants for our homes and the planet.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the thing. I do not have a green thumb.
That's fine.
So how can you choose a plant that doesn't die?
Yeah, people, and that's the thing. People say, how do I, going green is just getting a plant. Yes, that's wonderful. We all want to have more things that are alive, that clear our air in our homes, and there are a lot of benefits to having indoor plants. However, there's another layer, and that's sustainability. So the best bet is to go to your local nursery, support those local nurseries, ask them, where did these plants come from? If they propagated themselves, meaning split them, or they grew them from seed, great, then the carbon footprint is just you taking the plant to your house versus a lot of plants that are brought thousands of miles. They might travel, your plant might have traveled more than you have this year. So keeping an eye on that helps a lot.
And it's not necessarily just the right plant, but also the right container.
Yeah, our obsession with plastic, man, it just goes over and over. And a lot of times I get it, right? They don't know what type you want. So once you have this, don't throw that part away quite yet, but avoid plastic at all costs. If they sell it in a reusable, wonderful. Check what it was painted with or treated with.
These are really nice, actually.
Yeah, these are beautiful.
And they match everything.
And they can be reused even after the plant grows out of them. But microplastics,
or they die like Eva's.
When these get tossed, right, they are leaching microplastics into our water systems, they're leaching it into the ground, and they never, and I mean hundreds or thousands of years until they break down. So trying to avoid plastic whenever we can.
Okay, and finally, you say the soil is like a really important thing to keeping your plant alive.
The soil called peat is what a lot of people use for a very long time. Peat comes from wetlands, and it takes thousands of years to create by nature.
Really?
And so if you're taking peat away and then you're putting it in your plant, that peat is not coming back for 1,000+ years. And so it's not sustainable that way. So avoiding that, and also it's a lose-lose because peat doesn't even have that many nutrients for your plant. So now it's great to use something like coconut coir or coconut husk. Just for example, this little brick here is how it comes, and that brick with water turns into this.
No kidding.
Yeah, so, and a coconut takes less than a year to grow, and so it definitely is something that's faster. This will be great too for anyone who doesn't have a green thumb because it allows a lot of water drainage, and it allows a lot of error. And so doing this and just filling it up, I do this in the spring with all my seeds even, because it really gives a great grow, base.
Well, and what I like about that is that, sometimes when you get the soil, sometimes you get little bugs in it.
You sure do.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't want that in your house.
I mean, some bugs are good bugs.
But also, if you kill plants a lot, it's nice to have this around if you need to,
just in case. It's like, okay, just another coconut. Okay, so if you had one plant to choose, which one would you choose?
The easiest, and I think one of the best with benefits, is the snake plant. So anything that looks like this, there's a snake plant there. They're beautiful, first of all.
Is this Eva-proof?
It is. It is Eva-proof. It's extremely easy to care for. It does not require a lot of water. I mean, even in the winter, some of these you could water once a month.
But can you kill it with water? Because I do that too.
Yes, that you have to be careful with. You can overwater a lot of plants, but it's a very easy one to care for. It does not need a lot of light, and the benefits are huge. Think about the air purification. It's actually been shown to help with allergies in some cases.
It's really pretty.
So there aren't a lot of drawbacks to the snake plant, and that's one that I would go with. But again, get it from your local nursery where they did it. And if it gets too big for this pot, you can split it and then have 2 different snake plants. And so it's cool. Yeah,
cool.
I'm going to take some of these home with me and see how long I can keep it alive.
And we will come back with that exact date when I believe in you. I know you can do this.
I'm trying. I want to be a good plant mom.
We're going to follow along with it.
Ginger, thank you so much. We really appreciate you.